What's going on, guys? E01 here, and we're back with another playthrough. We're going to jump into Space Engineers. I have played Empyrean Space Survival. Pretty sure that's what it's called, but I've played that for a little bit, but I haven't played Space Engineers. We have jumped on here for like an hour just to try and get the starter, get the idea of the controls. Still very fresh at the game, so we're going to have to be learning together. There's going to be a lot of you guys out there who are pros at this game screaming at me during this gameplay, but we'll get there, and then eventually we start building our own things. This series will probably go through mining on the base planet, and then also we want to get to space and do a few warp drives and visit some other planets too. So that's basically going to be this walkthrough. So let's start a new game here. We jump over to the custom, and I want to go down to star system, and we are going to go survival. The advanced options, we're going to change the inventory size of the character, inventory size that the character can hold. Spit it out eventually. We're going to change this guy up as well. Assembly, that's when you make different things. Refineries, when you do the ores. And welding speed, we're going to turn that up too. But that's all I'm going to do here. Hopefully we'll speed that up a little bit too. Actually no, we don't want that because we might delete stuff that we don't want. Hostiles, we're going to have it safe. We might change that a bit later, just so we can get used to it now. It's going to be the way to go. But everything else I'm pretty sure is going to stay. The world size, don't want to go unlimited. I don't know how big that is. Well, let's go. And that's going to be it for that. And then we're just going to come here and we're going to go new start. And then we're going to push a start down here, and we're going to jump in, and I'll see you guys in there. Alright, so we've been onto this new place here. Looks like we're just going to go down to Earth, so we're going to jump straight into that guy. Respawn there, and hopefully we respawn on a nice place. If not, you can push F5, I believe, and you can reload it. So let's get down, and I'll try and pick a good spot. This looks pretty good. We have got ice on top of the hill there. We've got water next to us, which is ice. So I think we're going to keep this. This looks pretty good. Not going to be too fussy with that. There is a nice wall just there, and I can see some ore on the ground, which when I was testing the game I found that really hard to see before, but now I can see some, so we are good there. So let's get this thing landed, and then we hit F to jump out. This isn't really going to be a tutorial, but we are going to get things started here, and hopefully you guys can learn in the process. But if there is anything that I go through and you guys want a more detailed way of doing that, or you want me to show you a bit more closer, just let me know. So what we're going to do is zoom out a little bit here, and we are going to look around. I'm not seeing any ore on the ground that's really close to my ship. There might be some over there, but still not that close. So we are just going to dig a hole, and then we're going to chuck all the stuff into the craft here, because in the craft we have got a seat, and the seat helps us heal up, gives us oxygen, and gives us electricity as well as the H2. There's a H2 and oxygen generator, which is awesome. This is a survival kit, which is great because we're going to use that to get the ore and all that and turn it into something useful. This is our drill, and then we got our grinder, and we got a welder tool which puts stuff together. So this guy here, just a quick tutorial on this. We want to go next to this so we can just come out and just place it right in there. So if you hit down the right button, you'll go through the ground a lot faster with the right click, and then the left click will give you resources. So at the moment we're just trying to go down and find some stone. which that is stone right there, and we got a nice little path there where we can come out, so everything is good. And now we're going to use the left click, and as you can see I'm crouching as I'm doing this because that's a lot. So then you can see the ore coming out. So that's great. So we're just going to do a lot of mining here, and then I'll show you guys the assembler and the survival kit. We've got the survival kit that actually puts this together. Okay, so as you can see on top of my utility belt, where I've got all the 1, 2, 3 and 4, you can see the red line. That is my inventory, and it is full. And when you get full, yeah,
inventory full.
Get a little prompt like that to tell you that you're full, so we're good there. So we're going to come out here, and we're going to open this guy up, and then we're going to put that guy in there. And as you can see, it can't hold it all, it can only hold 2,000. So then we're going to go to production here, and we want to smash this guy up because we want to get a lot of these, because what this does, it makes ingots. And as you can see down here, we got the iron, the nickel and the silicon. So the more we put in, the more it's going to process. So we'll just keep chucking that guy in there, and everything should be good until that's done. But yeah, that is where we're at the moment. We got storage in here. We got a small cargo, so if we put it into the small cargo, as you can see, well, that fills up really fast, doesn't it? So let's just put it in this guy. Alright, there you go, so that's done. So I'm just going to be doing that quite a bit, going in and coming out. And as you can see, this is my first load, and remember we did extend the inventory space by ×10. So keeping all that in mind, this is how much we got for our first run, and now I'm going to go do a few more runs, so bear with me and I'll be back then. So I've been digging down here for a little bit now. I've probably done 3 or 4 runs, but an unknown signal has just come in, so we're going to go have a look at that guy and see what it is. It could be interesting, but before we do that, we're going to charge up by jumping into this seat, and as you can see, the electric is going up. And also what we want to do is take some extra H2, so we don't run out of that as well, which is not in that guy, it's in this guy here. So as you can see here, hydrogen bottle, we'll put that in our inventory, and then we are good to go. That should reheal as we go, because what that does is lets us use our jetpack, which we are using at the moment. Let's go up here. So the unknown source isn't too far away, so which is good. Hearing some weird signal at the moment, so let's go have a look at this then. That looks like a little weird robot drone or something. What have we got in here? Looks like we've got some space credit, which I'm guessing is just currency in the game. What else have we got here? Anything interesting? What's that? Button panel. Oh, that's a bit of a pain. On the minus special item, but let's get this guy down. So as you can see here, we got a few of these parts here from that guy that we just tore apart. So yeah, that is what it is now. We're going to recharge in our pod here. Be all nice and full. It doesn't look like it's still in health, which is a bit of a shame. But other than that, we are good. And now we're going to go back down and do some more mining. So I'll be right there. Alright guys, so I've been doing a few ore runs. This thing's nearly getting full. As you can see, we've got 700 and 300 here. That's starting to put components up here. But what we're going to make more than anything, we're going to cancel that for now. We're going to make some steel plates. Probably don't need 1,000. But we do need quite a few. And then from these steel plates we are going to make the base. So we'll just let that go through for now, and then we'll shove this over. We'll have to go inventory, and then we'll grab this and put that there. And now we can make the base, and the base is going to consist of these guys. I was thinking about putting the base in here, because as you can see, dug out quite a bit so far, but I don't think it's high enough. And then we've got to use the windmill as well, which yeah, isn't going to work there. So let's make the base around here, I reckon. I don't want it too far because that's like our little ore system right there. So let's go and start it here. We'll jump on top of that. No, we're going to have to do it next to it because you actually have to point at this in. So this is going to be the base here. It's come out like so. That's good. And for the PlayStation people who are watching this video, this is exclusive for Xbox at the moment. I would say it will come out to PlayStation probably another year or year and a half year, something like that. Usually that's what happens, the exclusive comes out. For one of the platforms, I know Microsoft has put more work into this game to get it onto console, so that is why it's exclusive. But now it's all set up for console, it shouldn't be too hard to get it on PlayStation as well, so we're not going to miss out, but it's just going to take a little bit longer to get to us. What we need to do here, we need a windmill, so we're going to make this go up here and we're going to put a windmill on top, and that's going to be our source of power. So I'm not too sure how high, but I think that's high enough, so we're going to go up like that, and we have to go get something. What do we need on that? Interior plates. Okay, so we are back and we should have enough for this guy to be fixed. No, we need medical. Is that medical supplies or something like that? We should have enough of that. Oh, silver. We did not have silver. So let's see if we can get that from the ship. So we're going to come over here, we're going to have a look at this guy here, and it looks like this will work, so let's start chopping this up. So you can see on the right there, I can see the components that I'm going to get from doing this. There it is. A bit of ore was left inside, but from that we should be pretty much done here. And there we go. So we got that until we find some silver ore. That is what we've got. Let's grab some more sheets here so we can just finish up a couple of these too. But what we want to put next to that is going to be the H2 and O2 generator. So let's grab some more plates here. Yep. Do 200 because why not? My energy is low and I'm guessing this still should work because we've only taken out the survival kit. The battery is still in there, so we can still suck power out of this thing, which is good. But we're going to change all that soon and we should be able to do that out of the base very shortly. I did end up finding a little ramp as well. What I had to do is grab the box, these guys, and then you scroll the mouse wheel and it goes through different parts. So that's what I found so far, but yeah, let me know if there's a better way of doing that. But we're going to come here and we're going to try and find the O2 generator. There it is there. Oxygen farm, I guess this is. That's all we need. Let's put that guy down there, number 6. And we're going to put it up against this survival kit. Just like so. We're going to need some more steel plates, of course. We've got the making those, so we can grab them out of there. There we go. There's nothing behind that, so we're gonna have to. Maybe we can even put this behind here. Let's try that. Let's put this guy up, and then let's put one next to it. There we go. And fix that down too. And now we're gonna put the H2 generator up against there, because in the yellow cargo they should be connected. Now let's see what we're going to need for this. Large steel tube. Large steel tube. We haven't got any of those. I don't believe we can even make them. Let's have a look. Yes, we can make them, so let's make 10. I didn't check what else we needed, but that's a good start. We even had some steel plates. Need more steel plates. I don't think we can make enough of these guys. Okay, that should be enough, hopefully. Yep, that's the one. Alright, so now we've got our own generator in there for oxygen and hydrogen. We're going to need some ice to put in there so it works for us. But that is going to be the base, I think, guys. We are adding a bit too much to the base for production wise. So like here, that's the max output, and current output, it is pretty much doing it. It's all going out, but I guess some is going to the battery as well. Yeah, the battery's still going up, so we're not too bad at the moment, but we haven't really turned these guys on yet, and they all should be connected together. So when I come here, I should be able to get electricity from there, and when I get some ice, I should have that as well. We did see ice around here. Yep, just down that way. So let's go down that way quickly before we finish this up. Right, so we just got back and we have some ice, so let's go put the ice in this guy here. I'm pretty sure we need to do that, but let's try here. An unknown thing coming down again. It's probably one of those little spacecrafts we hadn't grabbed before. But let's try and if we put that in there. Yeah, it's just taking it. So it must be doing something with it, I would say. And now we should be able to get hydrogen out of here. Yep. So now we got the hydrogen. If we open up this, the ice is in there. If we put that guy in there, it should fill it up, and we are good. So that is going to be our basic base for now. And I guess next time we need to find some ore around here, and to do that we need like an ore detector. So I'm guessing that's going to be our next journey, is getting an ore detector, and we probably need another windmill here to help this battery. So I'm thinking we might even do it there. But we'll have a look at that next one. So I'm Z Free Zone, and I'll catch you guys on the next round. Don't forget to check out the Discord if you want to join the game or even help us out with a few tips. That would be fantastic. And don't forget to hit the like button, comment and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next episode. Catch us.